There are the pickups. We got a GameCube. There's a DS under there. We got some really, really great games.
Down on the clock again. Feel like I'm playing in a game that I can never win. Time is running out, I know I gotta make a choice. So many whispers in my ear that I can't hear my voice.
All right, we are here at a Walmart parking lot right across the street from a GameStop. We're picking up some video games. Hopefully they'll be here shortly. We got some really good stuff. All right, guys, I'm actually not gonna touch a ton of this stuff. After we made our deal, I went over to the Chick-fil-A, I'm hoping my camera doesn't blow out, and grabbed some food. So I don't want to touch this dirty console and these dirty games until I've eaten, but there are the pickups. We got a GameCube, there's a DS under there. We got some really, really great games. Some of the conditions are a little iffy, a little crazy. We're gonna go home and test them, and then I'll wipe everything down and show you guys what all we got. And here we go. So the big pickup, the thing I was most excited about is this Sonic Adventure 2 Battle DX. It does have some scratching, gonna have to figure that out. We're gonna have to send that to the resurfacer. We've got a Sonic Mega Collection in there. So when I checked these in the parking lot, he didn't want to be filmed, so I didn't film, you know, going through it. But there was, some of the stuff was missing, and I was just like, oh no, here we go. And some of it's in not nearly as good of quality as the pictures made it look. Like, these things are super scratched, but GameCube games are typically pretty scratched anyways. So we'll definitely figure that out. This was a surprise copy of Smash Bros. Melee. This was not in the original listing or what we talked about. So that's awesome. And then some of the labeling is peeled on here, so we're gonna have to figure out how that works on these. We're gonna have to test all these very thoroughly. But hey, Super Mario Strikers, that's pretty cool. Fairly Odd Parents, breaking the rules. So this was in the picture, and I'll put up a picture of the conversation. Originally, he was trying to trade me for a PS5, and I ended up trading that PS5, which is gonna be in a later video. Or maybe by the time this comes out, you would have already seen that video, who knows. That PS5 trade went somewhere else. So this one is the one that was, yeah, this thing right, what is happening? It's not even a game. What is this? This thing is so thin, it bends. It's like the top layer of a game. All right, so that's crap. All right, let's see, Sonic Heroes. So that's in there. So we got some Sonic games. All of them are very scratched. But that's all right, we got them. These things on the smellometer, whew, they're a little, they don't smell the best. Definitely was some smoking happening in this house, for sure. See, Sonic Mega Collection. So we found the disc copy for that one and another one, so we're gonna complete it. This is one earlier when he assured me it was in there when we were going through them. I said, all right, that's fine. It's not really one I was after anyways. And then this one, Sonic Adventure DX. Those were the two real reasons I made this deal. So I think that's all the GameCube. Nope, that's not true. Here we go. We got a napkin full of loose GameCube games over here. Need for Speed Most Wanted. I don't remember that being in the conversation either. So let's do this. Let's take this SpongeBob case. We're gonna put our empties on there. So we got Monsters Inc. Unfortunately, this one is cracked. So that one is no good. So NBA Courtside 2002, that's nice. Mario Party 4, look at that. Dude got it for $1 at Goodwill. How crazy is that? And then Mario Party 7. So again, those are two that I saw in the picture. I was like, yeah, absolutely, I'll make this deal. This one again, this one was not supposed to be in there. This was a bonus game. So Super Smash Bros. So that's awesome. So now, unfortunately, so when we were making this deal, we were going back and forth on this trade. And so it's like he showed me pictures of cases, but like there's no games in them. So I don't know what happened to the games. But we have a PS3 Super Slim. I love the Super Slim. I get these all the time. No bonus disc in there, but it does open and close like it's supposed to. Doesn't smell great. Does not smell great at all. So here we go. We got this disgustingly dirty copy of Sleeping Dogs. That's crap. As a matter of fact, bringing the trash can close, because after I'm done filming this, some of this stuff's going in the trash can. But look at how awful that is. Like, where do you keep your games to get it to look like that? Like, I'm gonna save this disc. This case is trashed. That's awful. Awful. All right, here we go. We got Black Ops 3. Now this one was filled with discs. So we got a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 in the Black Ops 3 case. We've got a copy of Battlefield Hardline in there. That one looks like it's got some top scratching. And then Bad Santa 2. So let's see what kind of condition Black Ops 2 is in. So Black Ops 2 is at least in good condition. So we'll set that to the side. And then we have Minecraft. But inside this disgusting Minecraft case is Lego Batman on 360. Not even Minecraft or a PlayStation game. The Need for Speed Rivals. Inside Need for Speed The Run. So I did see that earlier. That's cool. And the Need for Speed Rivals is in there. So again, these things smell absolutely awful. So we have a GameCube controller. Looks like an off-brand GameCube controller. We have an on-brand GameCube controller, but a bum thumbstick. Let's see. We've got a PS. Look at this. See, this wasn't in the picture either. This thing is held together by duct tape and gamer gunk. Ugh, disgusting. So we've got a wired PS3 controller. Milo, there's nothing for you over there. This one's got some electrical tape on there. Oddly enough, he was very funny about coming off of his DS. So this thing actually looks to be in really good condition. Let's see the screens. Hey, that's actually not bad. And it powers on. Screens look decent, a little bit of gamer goo on there. Buttons feel nice. So hey, that is a good pickup. We'll take that all day long. HDMI cord, AV cables, all that. Now let's see if there is a bonus disc in the GameCube. The GameCube actually looks like it's in pretty decent shape. Is there a bonus disc? I don't know. Nope, no bonus disc. So buttons seem to do really well, so cool. And it comes with a off-brand memory card. So overall, not a bad little pickup. So I paid $300 for everything. I just kind of threw this stuff over to the side. It's very dirty. It was definitely worth it in my opinion for the games that we got and the GameCube. We're gonna test this stuff out here in a minute, see if it works. The DS works, so that's obviously a plus. So just for Smash, the Mario parties, the 2 Sonic games, and the DS, totally worth the money invested. Now I'll come back, test out the consoles. I'm gonna wipe all this stuff down and wash my hands. All right, guys, we are back. We are set up. We're gonna try some of these games out. When I purchased this bundle, I purchased it based off of the games. I don't take the consoles into consideration when I make deals, and if I have to, I try not to. There's just no, you can never tell. This one's lit up, so we're looking good here. This one right here, it powers on. So, we got picture immediately. So that's a good sign. Now, let's try out one of the heaters from this group. Now this game right here, complete, $86. All right, it is in very, very used conditions. Got some scratches. Looks all surface though. So this one looks like it will resurface out. It was a good sign that the button right there isn't very sticky. So let's see if this thing will try and read it. Oh, let's go. No memory card in slot 1. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's memory card it up. Reset. Crazy. If this works, like, dang, it sure did. That's wild. I had no expectations based on condition that this was gonna work. That is really, really awesome. Man, we have really scuffed this table up. Let's go. Very, very nice. All right, well, hey, that's that's a good start. Again, they're gonna require some very thorough testing, but let's check out this PS3 now and see if it runs. Obviously, I went with the non-OEM controller because the other one was looking pretty terrible. All right, so we're gonna turn this guy on. Let's go with Black Ops. Black Ops is always, let's see. Let's get this thing a little wiped down. Let's change our channel. I just bought a universal remote since I lost the remote on my little tester TV. So hopefully, next time I do this, I'll hook it up. Oh, we've got video. Let's see, let's get us a nice little photo of this. Let's get that out of there. Let's see if the controller works. I have nope, didn't think so. All right, we hooked up the wire controller. It is registering. That's working. Now it's reading Black Ops. Man, I gotta be honest. I did not expect that to happen. Wild, crazy. Well, okay, so we are 2 for 3. Now you'll notice that the DS that came in this lot is not over here. That already sold on Whatnot. I wiped it down, I put in a game. The game didn't immediately read. I did not take it apart and clean it or clean inside the cart yet. I did show it off like that on Whatnot. Someone said, hey, what's your price on it? I said $25, essentially for parts as is. They said go, so we sent that one on. So that one has sold. Now, out of what's left over, because again, you guys saw a bunch. So we got courtside right there. We got Need for Speed is still left. We got a handful of these loose PS3 games that weren't great. Sonic DX, Sonic Mega Collection, Sonic Riders, Sonic Heroes, Evolution, or Evo, 4x4 Evo 2, and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Those are all that's left. Some good soul comps. Maybe Editor Daryl will have done a good job in putting those comps in there. If not, there's still enough value here to justify our purchase, our pickup. And I'm actually super stoked that it worked out the way it did. So hey, thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.